I know you didn't believe me in the other video when I said that these friends are peculiar. So when my abuser was mad, there was a acquaintance that gave me a DVD player he said that he wasn't using and an antenna. He said that he has a smart TV, so he really didn't need it. So then when my abuser was mad, then he demanded the antenna back and the DVD player. Okay. Then he took a remote that went with the DVD player. It also worked the TV. He has no need for it. But also, I know you didn't believe me, but Adrian gave me she. There's all kind of programs to help people with furniture. She would not give me any kind of help. Period. So then she gave me some little TV that was small that looked like a monitor and an antenna, and I would watch it, on certain occasions. So she demanded the TV back. I had went to the park. I was terrified to go anywhere from the mistreatment that you see at Walmart. And I just kept, I repeatedly not being heard. Cars coming at all different directions. So nonetheless, I finally said, I cannot live like this, a recluse. So I went to the lake and I enjoyed myself. She called me when I was at the lake. This has been a repeated pattern, and demanded the TV on a Sunday that she had given me. She said that she had some towels for me. I witnessed other parties in this program, their case managers giving them items. I witnessed another party get towels. She brought me towels that had stained the kingdom come with some kind of black hair glue. It was disrespectful to offer me something like that. So, but nonetheless, she did. So something provoked her to call on her off day to demand this TV back that she gave me. Her alibi for doing so was it was a loan. And the person that gave her the TV had some kind of issue as her alibi, and now all of a sudden she needs this TV back. Nonetheless, we had that incident again. Then I switched out a pot with another friend that's peculiar. I told you that people were dropped off in these communities to play mind games and be weird. That's the only thing that someone is paying for. So in addition to that, I switched out a pot with someone. So I washed and cleaned the pot up. She has her pot. I have my pot. So now she's saying that she needs the pot back. Something happened and she don't want any conflict, so she needs the pot back. Something, that really didn't make sense. So I told her I did not want the other pot. The pot that she has is bigger. She can keep it, whatever problem, whatever's happening, that she can keep it. She said, don't argue with me. I said, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you I don't want it. You can have this pot back. And then she was trying to start an argument. I said, I don't think you understand me. I'm telling you that you can have the pot back. So then she starts to, I don't need to be yelled at. I said, you know what? I know that you're probably tired. You probably need a break. I'll let you go. And she stayed. She wanted to be on the phone. So here's the thing, that I have armies full of people, including my children. And I know it's an incredible story that armies full of people call and do things to cause emotional distress. I am dressed up today. I have on makeup. I'm not really dressed up. I just look nice, jeans and I have on makeup, and I experience this all the time. So I have all this conflict from multiple different directions, nothing. So that's what's going on. So after that incident, I had this lady that took me to the store to get violated. She's trying to start an argument. And each time that when I try to be peacemakers when these arguments are deliberately staged, so I had to exit the call. And then keep in mind, in the other situation with the person that threatened to put me out her car, she was trying to have an alibi for everyone in this community hating my guts. So her alibi was that I did not give her gas money. That way, my abuser needed a strategy to keep me from going places and to control me, because I had put on makeup and was dressing nice, knowing you would not believe what I go through. So he needed an alibi on why everyone hated my guts. So to facilitate that, the strange lady that threatened to put me out of her car is telling everybody that I wouldn't give her gas money, and then bad-mouthing me. So after it repeatedly kept going on, I got in the same group text. I think it's like 16 people in it. So then I got in the same group text, and I said that this party covered for someone sending me death threats and thought that I had sent them to myself. In addition, this party did some investigation homework on me, like she was stalking me. That is a felony. In addition to that, this same party, I tried to give her gas money and she won't take it. She just wants to argue. So then when all this, she was going back and forth, bad mouthing me, it was no problem. But the facilitator of this group chat or whatever's happening, heard me say that I was getting death threats, and then said, don't go back and forth in this group chat text anymore. And then I did say in the group text when the facilitator got involved, I said, if I was being murdered on property, would someone at least call the police? The facilitator I don't know what's happening. I said that, and then I guess people had the reality check that what you are doing is indeed abusive and criminal. Stalking someone, hunting them down, gaslighting them, playing mind games, violating them over and over for trying to flee abuse, starting arguments when the abuser's mad, coming out on the whim, bringing cards. The same thing. Bikes, cars. The same lady, and I put in the description, she went to the store. I gave her some money. She went to the store for me. I was grateful she was out. And she got something from the store. So she did not wait till I was out of the road and came at me with her car. I had to hurry up and get out the way to not get hit. So I could have went to the store myself if I would have known that my life had to be in jeopardy for her going to the store for me. The same lady that threatened to put me out of her car. So this is what it is, all my environments, kids, family members. The reason why I recorded my sister, she would have the same pattern of behavior. Just whenever I tried to stop an argument, she does degrade me and talk about something else. Just constant arguing and bickering, and then it enforces something that I'm not used to. I don't like to argue. I don't know if you can tell that by my personality, but if people will be honest with you, I do not do drama and don't like to argue. Now you're seeing someone on the edge. But typically, if the people that have known me years will know that I will exit, and I do not tolerate people that like to argue. I have a reputation for that. And now he's enforcing that on me, choking it down my throat. So that's what's going on. She wants this. She just gave me, we just switched out, and her con is something that don't make sense. All of a sudden, some kind of miraculous event. Someone is illegally monitoring me, saw that I had rinsed out this pod and then put something in it. And then now they want to play a mind game and demanding the same pot back for some kind of thing that don't make sense. I told her the other day over and over and over again. I said, are you sure you want to change? Over and over. She said, yes. Then with the person from PNS, Patricia, the car that is sped up like it was going to hit her, she demanded we were out on the outing. She demanded she kept clothes for me because PNS shelter put me out of the resident program. So you can only have a certain amount of things, and then you have to lug them all the items around. So essentially you have to take all your items with you every single day and homeless, and that's how you had to live. So she said that she keep items from me, and then she had some kind of con that I had to give my items back. We had an outing, and it was a male that I was supposed to be meeting, and she was supposed to be meeting us as well. So she said that you need to get your items back. I said, okay. And then she said, I'm going to bring them to you. I said, no, we both stay at the same place. She said, no, I want to get rid of them. I'm bringing them to you now. I said, that's ridiculous. And then she started an argument. So I had to I'm all at a restaurant, lugging items on the bus to go to the same place that we both live in. So it's like everybody's flipping out, and it's like people are cracking up. And then these excuses just don't make any kind of sense. So her con was that I don't want to have it. I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm going to leave this environment and come to the restaurant and let you be degraded with all this baggage at this restaurant. And then we're going to go back to the same place. And then, it just really didn't make sense. So I know this took up a lot of time. I just wish that I would want to leave this country because I wish that I could have authentic relationships. I don't want someone monitoring everything I do and then doing things in malice to interrupt any kind of sense of peace every single day.